Saying that you've taken the power out of it or turned it into a term of endearment, that does not change the backstory of the word. Do we all agree to that? Okay, I'm not saying that you took the power out of it, you turned it into a term of endearment is not true. I just told you I used it the same way. However, that does not mean that the backstory of the word and where the word came from and how it was originally used changes. Just because you turned it into something that you consider quote unquote positive today does not mean that it wasn't negative back in the day. Right? It was. So if you believe these things, that that you quote unquote took the power out of the word, etc., again, ask your mother or your grandfather how they feel about the word. What do they say? Do they feel the same way? Now, while there may be some exceptions, you know what the general answers will be. All of you know, and this is the reason why you don't say the word when you're talking to them, because you have a sense of how they feel about that word from back in the day, a time when you weren't even alive. They were alive at the time when that word had a lot of power. That power was not positive. And you, if you're 35 and you claim that you redefined the word just because your favorite rappers use it in every other bar of your favorite album, that does not suffice as an excuse for you saying that the word doesn't mean what it means, because there are people who are older than you who know when that word meant a whole lot more than it does today, who they can explain things to you that you couldn't explain because you weren't allowed to have lived it. Does everybody understand this? And I'm emphasizing again how, if you're black and you say, well, we use it because we mean it this way. Okay, fine. But again, do you call your grandma and say it? And I want you to answer the question, why don't you? Because you know better. Point number 3.